Welcome to the Inchagoill Island on Lough Corrib, the king of all the lakes in Ireland. Place where family men come to seek solitude, to prove their strength in the battle against the elements, to relive the old forgotten battle for survival, and to tame the beasts of the depths.
Parada.
"1,400 years back into the history of Ireland, way back before the Norman invasion of Ireland even started. People already lived their everyday lives here on the Inchagoill Island. Our group of humans arrived to the island on their motorized inflatables. The immediate task was to search the island for a suitable place for shelter. After a short while, the group finds a flat spot, sheltered from the wind, the perfect spot to spend the next few nights. The elders of the group seem pleased with their choice, which is obvious from the way they spread their hands. The next priorities are fire and food. But the patriarch of the group highlights an issue. There seem to be no cooking utensils available. But there is a solution in sight. One of the young males seemed to possess a certain level of dexterity with iron blades. The advance of the human race into the Iron Age 2,500 years ago made this possible. You are now observing the human ingenuity in action. Their big brains and their opposable thumbs together play the harmony of creation. And of course, a sip of brewed hops and barley to fuel the efforts. From a simple fire log to a specialized tool. Good for the soup. Good for the meat. And indispensable for the midnight feasts.
No lebo ty máš rád surovou, jasně, že na hrubšetý.
The next morning, the strongest males of the group went hunting. From early hours until the evening, they searched the lake for the mythical Ferox Trout. I've personally researched the measuring units used by human fishermen. Apparently they are quite unique. Let me show you a few examples. This trout is 1 meter long. This bass is 2/4 of a meter. This pike has 3/4 of a kilometer. And this Ferox trout, since it is a mythical creature of Ireland, you can add 20% to its actual length to make 2 kilometers. The wide smile on Sindibad's face here is a signature of a man who's won the hunt today. He has earned the title of the master fisherman, and stories of his big tackle will ring through the forest until the early morning. Lough Corrib is the biggest lake in the Republic of Ireland. I am originally from the Czech Republic, where we are so proud of not only our fishing tradition, but also of our great dams of the Vltava Cascade. Well, this lake is more than twice as large as all the dams on the Vltava Cascade combined. Out of more than 1,300 islands on this lake, the biggest one is the Inchagoill Island, the island of the devout stranger. Now it's time to pack the bags and mount the boats back to the car park. say goodbye to this distant and vibrant place of both peace and untamed elements. We've tickled our forgotten survival instincts here, and for a little while at least, we've changed our state of mind. To be a little less anxious, and perhaps to take a little bit of that back home. For me, there is inherently a little bit of magic in any time spent far away, without the daily hum of the cooling fans, the engines, the glare of the screens, the glow of the city, and replace it with the hum of the waves crashing into the pebbles, the glare of the sun as it sets over the 12 bends of Connemara Mountains, and the glow of the stars the way you cannot see them from the city. It's time to go back home now. I'll see you again.
Per rialzare o per